guys, welcome back. I'll be doing a review today of Ulysses More, The Door to Time by Pier Domenico Bacalaureate, and also book 2 in the series, which is entitled The Long Lost Map. This is one of the books I pulled out of my TBR jar, and I liked it so much I went ahead and started reading book 2, which I already owned. Now, this is a story of Julia and Jason. They're 11-year-old twins who move along with their parents to Kilmore Cove, which is situated along the English coast. And they move into a house known as Argo Manor, and that's a picture of it. And it sits on top of a cliffside here, and it was once the home of an exclusive recluse by the name of Ulysses More. And they got the house on the stipulation that it had to kind of remain as it is. I mean, it comes fully furnished, and the parents are delighted because it's unbelievably furnished. It looks like a museum you've walked into with things from Egypt and Rome, and it's quite lovely. And they meet Nestor. He's sort of the caretaker of the home. He's been there since Ulysses More has passed away. And so they take possession of the house. And along the way, they meet a young boy by the name of Rick. He lives down in the town and has been fascinated by this house all his life. Growing up, he's been like watching it from binoculars and stuff and studying it. And when he ends up meeting the two kids that move in there and becoming friends with them, they invite him up to the house, and he is totally thrilled because it gives him a chance to finally explore the house, and along with the kids, that's exactly what they do. Julia and Jason's parents have to leave for quite some time, so they leave Nestor in charge of the kids, and he pretty much leaves them up to their own devices, let them explore the beaches, the cliffside, the house, whatever they want to do. And while they're out exploring, Jason happens to find a box hidden within the cliff that leads them to a mysterious door within the manor, and it's hiding behind a chest of drawers. And behind this door leads to all sorts of intrigue and adventure, but before they can even get in there, they have to find a way to unlock it, and it's got like 4 locks on the door, and they have to uncover a lot of clues that were left within the box in the cliff to try and find a way to find the keys to unlock it. And it's a lot of puzzle solving within this book that the kids have to do. This is sort of a setup for the series. I'm not sure how many books are exactly in this series. Looking on Goodreads, I saw something that looked like a number 12, but it was in a foreign language, so I couldn't read exactly what the title was. I've seen at the book depository like the first 4 books in the series. Here's my phone. But those are the only 4 that I think that are in English that I can track down. So this particular book spends the time setting up the series. We get to meet Julia, Jason, and Rick, their parents of the kids, Nestor, and there's another woman by the name of Olivia Newton. She's sort of this crazy rich woman. She wants to buy the house. She wants Argo Manor for herself, and she knows some of the secrets that lie within, and she wants access to those secrets and things. I really enjoyed this book. I love the illustrations peppered from literally from the cover throughout the flyleaves here, and every chapter heading has really interesting illustrations, and it was really a delight to read. They eventually do, like I said, make it through the door, and that's where kind of their adventures start. The second book, Long Lost Map, takes place where the previous one ends. They happen to make it through a passageway that collapses behind them, and they find themselves trapped in ancient Egypt. I don't want to go into too much detail on this, but basically this one again is full of a lot of adventure, and probably more so. There's a lot of puzzle solving again. They have to find a way back home, and through a diary that they had picked up that belongs to Ulysses More before they left, within the diary has clues as to where this map might be hidden within ancient Egypt. And they're not the only ones looking for the map, because somehow Olivia Newton from the first book has managed to find her way into ancient Egypt along with the children. And she's also searching for this map. So it's sort of a race to time to figure out who's going to find it first. But I enjoyed both of these books very much. I'm looking forward to continuing the series once I can kind of track them down. Book 1 I kind of give 4 stars to, just because it's kind of a setup to it, so there's a lot of building and not as much adventure. Book 2 I gave 5 stars to. I definitely recommend picking this up if you can track them down. I was lucky enough to find the first 2 at a used bookstore. So, yeah, and I think, like I said, you can find some of them still available at Book Depository. Just make sure you're picking up whatever language you need, because he comes in multiple languages, the original Italian, German, Spanish, English. I saw even more than that. But it made it a little difficult to find. Like I said, book 3 and 4, I think, are the only ones I could even see listing. Maybe in paperback. I prefer to get them in hardcover, but because the hardcovers are just quite lovely. Like I said, the illustrations throughout were just really, really nice. I definitely recommend picking this up if you enjoy a middle grade book. Even if you're an older reader like myself, I think you'll find something to delight you within these. So, thanks for watching.